Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today we're going to see how easy it is to create designs like this with the help of Blooming Gel. Blooming Gel works by distributing the color out into this beautiful gradient design. And so if you're ready to see how I made this press-on nail set, please keep watching and let's get started. To begin, I take my nails and put them on my nail display. Now, taking my Melody Susie nail drill, this is where I'm going to be prepping the nail tips, and this part is key if you want your nails to last a long time and to prevent the nail polish from lifting. And so just go through and do this to all of the nails. We want them to have a rough edge for the nail gel to stick to. It should look something like this, but we can also do right under where it's going to meet your nail bed. This again is going to help grip better to your nails. And once you're done, it should be looking something like this. Now I'm just taking my brush and making sure that all of the dust is off, and we can move on to our base color. This pink Melody Susie gel color comes from one of their new lines of plant-based gels that are henna-free and have no odor. I just love how these gels go on so smooth and are so easy to work with. They basically just level out on their own and can provide full coverage with even just one coat. Now taking my red color from the same set, I'll be doing the pinky. The key here is to add thin even coats to allow the gel color to dry evenly. And so now I'm setting my Melody Susie nail lamp to dry for 60 seconds. This color is so beautiful on its own for a nice sheer look, but I wanted more of a very opaque pink, and so I'll be doing a second coat of every color. And so once we're done, we're going to dry again for 60 seconds. And so now that we're done with the base, we can begin with the fun part, the blooming gel. I use Melody Susie so often that when I saw that they had a blooming gel, I just had to get it, and it did not disappoint. Prep your colors first, and now we can begin with our first nail. Here I'm just adding a top even layer of our blooming gel. Make sure that you're fast and that you're not using too much. Now taking my dotting tool and my pre-prep colors, this is where the fun begins, and we're just going to use this to create this kind of oval pattern going up the nail. We can already see how the color starts to bloom. One thing to note is to try to be fast about this and use enough product. Last tip is that once you're done, do not cure right away. Let it sit for a little bit longer until you have it spread out until the point where you're happy with the design. Then we can cure for 60 seconds. And now, once again, I'm just going to be repeating the same steps but with different designs. I love how blooming gel is very beginner friendly. We can basically just play with any designs and it will blend it for us. For this nail, I was going for like a flower effect, and so I was putting dots and dragging them into one corner. Here is the middle finger, and I did already add my blooming gel, and now I wanted to create kind of like this very big flower since I will be adding 3D gel right on top. If it looks too light, we can always add more product and then just allow it to bloom. I did also drag them a little bit more into the corner for this beautiful flowery effect, and now we're going to cure for 60 seconds. Moving on to the index finger, this is where I wanted more flowers, and so I'm just creating 5 petal flowers on each corner. And again, try to be quick in this part, but you can always just do one flower at a time. Here we have the last finger, and this one is our pinky, and so after adding my blooming gel, I'll just be adding some pink dots. Since my background is very dark and the color pink is very light, I am going back and forth with more color until I'm happy with the look. And we can stop here, but I actually wanted some 3D flowers, so I'll be taking my Melody Susie solid nail gel and then just creating that for the middle finger. These 3D flowers are so easy to do. I like to start by just grabbing my product and dividing it equally. These are going to be the petals. The pen that I'm using is a silicone tip pen. It has 2 faces, one on each side, and this is the solid one that helps me roll them into little beads. Now taking the middle fingertip, this is where we did a large flower in the middle. I'll be using my gel beads and then just adding them to the top of each petal. Please make sure that you're not touching this with your bare hands. Use your tools, or if you can, possibly use gloves. Now taking the pointy end of my silicone pen, this is what's going to help us create the petals. And so I like to start just in the middle, press down, and then just work each edge out. Take your time in this part. We want to create even petals. Just try to make sure that you're not pressing too hard so the petals don't touch each other too much. We don't want them to start blending with each other. This is the best and easiest method I've seen to creating flowers. It's also very customizable, so if you wanted to do maybe 4 petals, just use bigger beads. Texture is key with these flowers, so taking the flat end of my pen, I'm just going through and creating a little bit more texture. Here is what the flower is looking like. We could see how each petal sticks out and has created a very beautiful 3D effect. Now once again, we're going to cure our flower for 60 seconds, but after curing, I did decide to add some little beads in the middle with some rhinestone glue. Once again, we'll make sure to cure, but now we are ready to seal in our whole design. Here I'm taking my Melody Susie High Gloss Top Coat, and this is what I like to use to make sure that my designs are protected and shiny. Again, we're just going to do thin, even coats. You can always do a second coat, but 1 coat is good enough for me. And make sure to get all the edges. This is why I like having the nails on a plate so it's easier for me to see. And of course, let's not forget our 3D flower. Just make sure that you're going into all those little nooks and crannies and making sure that your flower is protected. Let this cure for 60 seconds, but we are done here. We have our finished press-ons. I just love this nail set so much, I couldn't wait to get it on, and so I just changed the head of my nail drill, and this one is the one that helps you clean your cuticles, and I just started to prep my nails. I've always been scared to get too close to my cuticles, but this made it so easy. Now taking some nail glue, I like to add it to the whole top of my nail bed. Just make sure you stay away from the cuticle area. And now I like to just apply my nails, start at the bottom and work my way up. This nail set will last me 2 to 4 weeks, just depending how well I take care of them. The key to press-ons is prep, and so just make sure that you're prepping your nails as best as you can, and they will definitely last you a very long time. I've been making my own press-ons for many years now. I just love the convenience of having nails that are fully designed ready for you when you are ready to apply, and also how easy it is to do your non-dominant hand. To finish off any nail design, make sure that you're adding cuticle oil to promote a natural, healthy glow. And so if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and also head over to my Instagram or my TikTok for a lot more pictures and videos of my work, and just thank you so much for watching.